Today we're in Folsom, California. We're at Woodside Homes, their latest community in Folsom, SHAWOOD. We're gonna take you into two models that they have currently with some of the best views of Folsom, California. I've already toured these homes and they actually really blew me away. And I'm gonna show you guys both homes. And then if you stick to the very end of the video, we're gonna do a little Pepsi challenge on how Woodside's community, SHAWOOD, compares with other communities in the area, like Toll Brothers and Taylor. Talk a little bit, tail the tape, and see if this community is the right one for you. Let's get into the video. All right, so here we are, guys, SHAWOOD. We're gonna start with the single story floor plan, which I think is really, really nice. I think the elevations on these are, I haven't seen these type of elevations in any other builder here in Sacramento. Now, SHAWOOD is a little interesting. It's actually first grade wood, and these are luxury homes. So get ready for this. This is gonna be fun. This is the Aspen floor plan, 2960 square feet, 3 or 4 bedroom, optional flex space. And then you got 3.5, 4.5 baths. This is interesting. Over here, I'm guessing is where your 3-car garage is, right there. This is nice. I mean, everything is real here too. Real wood, real materials and everything. Very much has kind of a mid-century modern vibe going on it. Yeah, nice entryway here, which I like. I grew up in an Eichler, so for me, I like this. Okay, so you walk in, all of a sudden these hallways have got to be at least like 5 feet. Very nice. You can see directly into your backyard, which I like. Now, turning over to the left-hand side, you see 2 bedrooms. Now, you also got the imperfect smooth walls, which I absolutely love. You got some nice tile, some real hard wood as well too. I mean, these are nice. The quality of this house is just crazy. You can feel it the second you walk in here. Lots of windows, natural light, kind of a throwback to maybe the Eichlers, which are nice. This room I'd say is big. I'd say we're talking maybe 14 by 12. Really nice space, so I like that. Now let's walk over here. Here is the bathroom. They're using a lot of earth tones, I think in SHAWOOD too, just because of all the wood finishes in this. So you have very nice tile, single sink. So this is kind of just its own kind of area. And here you have a walk-in closet right here as well too, which is nice. I'd say probably 3 feet by 3 feet. And like I said, the bathroom was really nice. You feel really much these high ceilings as well too. I'm gonna go for like 9 feet on this. So it's really, really, I don't know. You can definitely see the finishes in this house. Okay, so walking over to the next bedroom, bathroom right there, boom. Another huge room. That is easily a queen size bed. Like I said, I'm loving these hardwood floors too. Really, really nice. And then over here, let's go take a look at the bathroom. Another full bathroom. I like it. Let's see it. Tub, 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 tub. All right, I like it. Really nice. Like I said, I'm really liking this house. The size of the bedrooms are nice. Also, if you look at the crown molding, it's a little upgraded as well too. A lot of recessed lighting. Love the walk-in closets. We all need those. That closet's got to be 3 by 3. Okay. Now, the other thing you can tell is also the door height. The height's got to be at least 7 feet, 7.5 maybe too. Also, the archways also are kind of scattered, which gives you that nice like division of space, which I like. You know, imperfect smooth, tile. You have a cute little bench right here. Now, what I like about this floor plan too is it has little things like, you know, little kind of like wall areas here that just, you know, some of these new homes I feel are a little too boxy. This one isn't that way at all. Kind of has a little bit of a Cancun vibe to it. All right, there we go. Really, really nice. There's the great room. And here, right here is your half bath. So this is the bathroom here. When you are entertaining, this is the bathroom that's gonna serve all your guests right there. Now, just for reference, there's a front door right there. So as you're walking down the hallway, you have a couple different ways you can access. Right here to some bedrooms and over here. Now, in the middle of the house, you're gonna see this atrium. Whew, look at this thing. Open glass. Total throwback to Eichlers. Okay, I like that. And over here, kind of like they're using it as a bar area here too. but additional storage or whatever you want it to be. Like I said, this floor plan, guys, I've not seen it any. Really nice. And you got all the wood also here, the wood, real wood beams. All the materials in this house that you're seeing, guys, are real materials too. Like this is a luxury home. So, okay, so walking over here, the primary is over here. Oh, right over there. We're gonna see that in a second. But here's your great room right here, boom. I love how this thing blends indoor, outdoor living. Really, really nice. Oof, nice. Outdoor patio as well too, I like that. That's one thing I will say about this house. Lots of natural light, high ceilings. Now the ceilings go up to about maybe 12 feet in this great room. Like I said, the atrium I love. Really, really nice. I like the eclectic music as well too. They just nailed the design of this house. I mean, guys, you're not gonna see anything kind of like this in the Sacramento area. This is nice, really, really nice. Okay, so here you got your appliances, a lot of cabinet space as well too. Again, very kind of like eclectic feel to this house for sure. All right, really, really nice. Before you go further, you got your nice fireplace right there. And these houses start around 1.3. And this is the smallest of the floor plan, but look at this atrium. I have not seen anything like this in a long, long time. Look at that. Look how cool that is. I know I'm drooling over the atrium, but man, look at that. That is so nice. Okay, so got the waterfall edge, quartz countertop, which we absolutely love. Lots of space underneath as well too. Sub-zero appliances. I'm gonna go for like either cafe appliances, very nice. This is really, really cool. Okay, I like this. Now, the only thing that for me at least a little fun, well, no, okay. There's another sink over there and a dishwasher. All right, over here. Ooh, pantry size, good. Pantry, I'm going 7x4. Really nice size. Okay, I like this. Let's take a nice little, this is how your room looks, guys. I like that. Okay. Now, on the other side of the atrium, you're gonna see right there a door, and that's the door to your 3-car garage. Okay, let's see how we do this. There's the 3-car garage over there. There's a little bit of a mud room right here as well too, which we love. Nice. Over here is a hall that actually connects to you. Okay, first here is the washroom. Perfect placement. Okay. I like this. And there's some storage all over here too. Backsplash. And this is what connects you directly back with the front door over here. So it gives you that atrium kind of right in the middle of the house. Okay, I like that. Now let's go look at the primary bedroom. All right, so here's the fireplace and here's a great room. And over here is going to be a primary bedroom. Now, first you got your linen closet right over here. Okay, closet, linen closet, right? I like that. The doors also feel very, very heavy. You can tell I mean, this is all the wood. It feels like wood. You know what I mean? A lot of these new homes don't feel that way. All right, lots of natural light. High ceilings. I go 12 feet in this room for sure. You got nice views out here of your backyard area. The size of this room is enormous. That's a king size bed. You can definitely have additional seating here in this room as well too. Really, really nice. Okay, I like this. Ooh, okay, here we go. Primary bathroom. Look at that. Over here. Now here, there's a closet. Over here. Really nice tub. You got this huge sinks, double vanities. Then you got the shower. And here's one too. Really nice. Over here is the loo. All right. It's always a good day when you got a bidet. Really, really nice deep room as well too. And here is your walk-in closet. Walk-in closet's probably, I'm gonna guess, it goes around the corner a little bit, but I'd say at least this main part of the walk-in closet, probably 6 by 13. Yeah, probably the walk-in closet is 6 by 13. There's not too much around the corner. Okay. Now, we're gonna go to the backyard and show you a little bit about that as well. Okay, now we're gonna take a little look outside in the backyard. Like I said, guys, when you buy a brand new home, the backyard is not landscaped, but I do like the covered patios they have here. Lots of wood, guys. All right, here are the views you got in this one. All right. And just for reference and for no smoke and mirrors, that's Highway 50 right there. Good, bad, whatever. That's kind of what it is. Now let's take a look at how this outside looks. Really, look at those nice, clean lines. All right, I like it. Okay, let's go take a look at the next one. Okay, so now we're taking a look at the Hazel. This is one of their larger floor plans. It's 4,346 square feet, 5 bedroom, 5.5 baths. This thing is awesome. Look at these clean lines. Tons of windows everywhere. You got 3-car tandem in this one. Really, really cute house. Look at that elevation, so nice. Okay, let's jump into it and take a look at it. Like I said, I really, really like it. I mean, all these little details, like the lit up number sign over there. Everything about this house is really, really cute. So, okay, totally incorrect on that one. There's your 2-car right there. And over here is your 3rd car. All right, so this 3rd car also connects with the next gen suite over here as well too. We're gonna take a look at all this stuff when we get in there. Here's a separate door right here to the next gen. And here is your front door to your house. That's what it looks like. Look at this. Yeah, I love that. All right, let's walk on in. This is the one that's gonna blow you away. All right, normally I don't like to do the great room until the end, but yeah, take a look at this. 25 feet maybe or something like that. That's crazy. Okay, so this is the great room. How cool is that? Okay. Darker natural tones in this room as well, with a leathered granite as well, which we really, really like. Okay, I gotta start from the very beginning of the home, but man, this is nice. Look at those ceilings. Look at that hardwood on the ceiling. And that's an A over there too, so that's nice. All right. Let's go to the front door and we will start from the very beginning and see all square footage of this house. Ooh, it's gonna be a long tour, guys. Okay, so over here, here's the next gen suite. Doorway height is large. I'd say like maybe 7.5, 8 feet. Okay, as you walk in, boom. Yeah, it's really nice. All right, here is that door that I mentioned to you from the outside. So if you got mom or dad or you want to house hack, here you go. Okay, so over here is like the living room slash kind of like hanging out room, where you got the refrigerator, you got the microwave, you got the sink and everything too. Nice, nice, nice. We go wash and dry right here. Really, really nice. Like I said, you got a ceiling fan up here as well too. Just calling it out. All right. Over here, you got the bedroom. Now that's a full-size bed, but you could definitely get yourself a queen in there, like not even a problem. This room's got to be at least 12 by 12. Here is a walk-in closet. Oof, walk-in closet? We're going 4 by 4 on that one. Nice size walk-in closet. Good job, Woodside. All right, let's go over here. Got a lot of windows over here as well, too. All right, and then here is the bathroom. So full like, all right, no tub. We got a nice shower right here. Very, very nice bathroom. Nice size too with it. All right, I think mom would approve if you need mom to come and stay with you for a little bit. So that was the next gen. Now we're going back out. Now, just for reference, that is the front door. So over here is going to be, boom. It's going to be what your garage kind of looks like. Let's see if we can get in there. Yeah. All right, here's what your garage looks like. Kind of a standard garage. I like the epoxy floors myself. You get all those chargers too. Smart home features. Look at that. Charging and everything, guys. All right. I like it. All right, so you're walking out of your garage after a long day of work. Boom. Here you got your half bath. Love the lighting at the bottom as well too. Very cute. Then as you walk towards your house, you got your little mud room over here. Okay. And now we officially can walk into the great room. Boom. Look at those doors. Ha, Toll Brothers got nothing on these doors. Okay, and then also, oof, I like that. Okay, so here's the kitchen. And I'm gonna take a wild guess because I haven't seen this part, but you're probably gonna have the double kitchen over here, my guess. That's becoming really, really, really almost standard. Here you go, okay. Here is monogram. All right, you got a sink, refrigerator, or a dishwasher, and you got another refrigerator. Oh, and then you got a monster pantry. Pantry size, oof, easily 11 by 4. We'll pull out in this one, though. That is a nice size pantry. And second kitchen, I'll take it. Really, really nice, like I said. Still, you got that leather granite. Really nice. Okay, so now let's look at the kitchen, the official kitchen. Oof, big island. You watch TV, watch those YouTube videos, get some recipes and start cooking. And over here, yeah, what do you got? You got monogram, gas, pot filler. Love me a pot filler over there. And like I said, I love also the leathered. Very nice. Okay, very cute. Over here is a wine fridge, because you can't live in California without a wine fridge. Right there. And then over here is where you have your dining room space. Now look at this. This is kind of interesting. Look at the size of that table. That's not a small table by any means. So that's a huge table. So there's a space for you to put your nice table if you want to entertain, and you still have those views of Folsom. All right, look at that. That is really nice. Okay, I like that. Now, I'm guessing this is an option, but if you take these doors, the doors can open from this side and that side if you decide on the panoramic sliders. What a beautiful kitchen. And look, there's a spot for Fido. Okay, I like that. Man, I can't get over the size of this room though. Look at that. Really, really nice. Okay, let's go up the staircase and I'll show you something, a little hidden area in the staircase that I was kind of like surprised about. One is, I don't know what this is right here, but this is a kind of a little mini room. I know, I'm gonna take you in there. Oh, you got this like thing that opens up, I guess, to the great room. This space has gotta be like maybe 4 feet. So it's perfect for the kids to have their own kind of space here. Even got some natural light. I mean, how is this for like a clubhouse? This is like so cool. Okay, Okay, you got this one. All right. Ooh. Now we're gonna go up the stairs. Okay, up the stairs. Gotta give you this. Look at this. High ceilings. Oof. So nice. Okay. As you're walking up the stairs, there's also this kind of mid spot, kind of a mid loft, I guess you can call it right here. I'm gonna put a couple chairs there. Maybe it's a nice office space. Oh, that is nice. Also, the kids are right below you, so if they're making too much noise, you just stamp on the ground. Okay. So here you go. Look at this. Vantage point. Office area. Lots of windows. Super nice. Okay. Let's take a left right here. We got some bedrooms. We got linen closets. We got bathrooms. We got everything. All right, here we go. Linen closet. Full bath right here. Pretty tile. No tub, standing shower. Okay. Now, we'll get the first bedroom right here. As you walk in, walk-in closet. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 by 3.5. Give this room 11 by 11. Very nice. Okay, I like this. All right, nice bedroom over here. You also got this mid area right here too for storage. Okay, over here, you got another bathroom. Ooh, okay, I like this. Now this bathroom has a tub. Really nice. Okay. Now this bedroom feels like it's the exact same size as the other one, so I'd give it maybe 11 by 11. Walk-in closet, 3.5 by 3.5 or 3 by 3. Nice size. All right, here is the bedroom. And yeah, a window right over there as well too. Really nice house. Now we're gonna go over pricing and everything towards the end of the video, talk about Belarus, HOAs, and all that fun stuff. But this is all about having fun checking out this house. Oh, look at that. Oof. That's nice. As you're walking, you have this other space right here too that Woodside's getting known for. I think you have 3 options for this one: office, wine room, I think. So you have a nice space right here. Take a look. It's all enclosed in glass, really cute office. All right, and over here you got more bedrooms, more windows, more bedrooms. It's a big house. All right. Ooh, okay, I like this. This room's bigger. I'd easily say maybe 13 by 13. Lots of windows here. Here you go, nice walk-in closet. I'll go 3.5 by 4.5. And over here is a bathroom. Man, everyone's got their own bathroom. All right, I like this. Now, here's the thing about this room or about this house. If you look at this washroom, it connects over here to the bedrooms as well too. You have access to it, but you can also access it through the primary bedroom as well too. Like I said, single sink, washer dryer. In my opinion, the perfect place close to all the bedrooms. But right there, that door, that access right to the primary bath. All right. Here you go. Now we're walking towards the primary bedroom, but right here, it's your deck. Yeah. Look at that. Look at these views. This is your deck. And there's also sliders leading directly to the primary bedroom that we're gonna go into right now. So that's gonna be fun. All right, we're gonna reverse out. We're gonna head right to the primary bedroom. Look at that. Wood ceilings, huge bedroom right here. Now this bedroom is a little bit more of a rectangle. That's a king size bed for sure, but over here you have a private sitting area as well too. And here's where you have the sliders. This is nice. This room right here, you go for 10 by 10. So you have a nice sitting room, 10 by 10 sitting room right here with views, windows everywhere. And then you got that. And that's nice. All right, let's take a look at the primary bathroom now. You walk right in, very nice tile floor, bathtub right here, boom. And on one side, well, let's do this. Here is the shower. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that natural stone. Oh, that is just so nice. And over here, you have one of them. God, this is so nice. They did a great job on this. And here is a loo with a bidet. All right. And here you got a matching sink over here with a vanity, lit up mirror, which we like. Okay, one last thing to note over here is going to be your walk-in closet. Good size, go about 9 by 9. And it connects to that washroom I showed you earlier. This is a big, big house. Okay, as we all know, the backyard doesn't come like this, but look at this, covered patio, ceiling fans, really nice landscaping, very tasteful, very nice done, nicely done. And you got these views of Folsom. Like I said, we'll talk a little bit later in the wrap up of this video, but talk about how impactful that 50 is going to be. All right. Very, very nice house. Good job, Woodside. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour. We're in Folsom. This is Woodside Homes, and this is our latest community, Shawwood. There are these two models that absolutely blew me away. Now we're gonna go back to the studio and talk a little bit, compare and contrast, comparison to Toll Brothers, Taylor, Lennar even. And let's see if this is the right community for you. Also, if you like the tours, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. I had such a fun time touring Shawwood, Woodside, and Folsom. I didn't want to enjoy these homes as much as I did because of the 50, but like I did. The homes were really, really nice, eclectic. They had this feeling of home, and still they're big, big houses. I mean, I grew up in an Eichler, and these Woodside homes felt very like mid-century modern on steroids. They were really, really nice. And I have not seen this type of housing in Sacramento, in the Sacramento area at all. So for me, these are very, very unique, and they're definitely for a certain type of buyer, because a lot of people won't appreciate the atriums or the wood and everything too. So these houses are very, very special. Is Sacramento ready for these houses? Because I know a lot of people wanted that forever home and they think they're going to live in this home forever. But in like 7 or 10 years, when you go to sell your home, is this a home that's really going to play well in the Sacramento market? That's the big question mark, right? As far as fees, Melrose, relatively reasonable with $139 a month comparatively towards other places like Toll Brothers Preserve. It's higher than that. Most places are like $350, $450. Melrose here are relatively pretty good. Now for the HOAs, you got $169 per month for HOAs. Like I said, it's just a really mild HOA to enforce the CC&Rs, maintain the front, all that kind of fun stuff, but there's no gate as well too. The two communities right now that you're going to be looking at in the Folsom area that are playing to this level is going to be Woodside, Shawwood, not the other one down the hill a little bit, but it's going to be Woodside, Shawwood, and Toll Brothers Preserve. Those are going to be the two ones that you're going to be going neck and neck with. Those are the two. Do you go for Shawwood and you're kind of close to the 50 and you can hear that freeway noise, because you definitely can. Or you'd go Toll Brothers Preserve, where you really don't get those views. Now, for me, Lennar bought that entire hill, so like, you know, they have the best piece of land possible for their community. But in no way at all is Lennar build quality to the level of SHAWOOD or to Toll Brothers. So hence the big problem. Location wise, I don't know. It's going to be up to you guys. Is the freeway something that's going to be a big deal for you? As of right now, all the lots that are the first ones to be released that have, like, you know, that are facing the freeway, none of them are sold. But the ones on the other side have actually all have like waiting lists. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this plays out. The freeway noise is going to be really, really big. And I know a lot of people might say, you know what, that noise is not a big deal to me. But remember, this home is your asset. In 5, 7, 10 years down the road, when you go to sell it, it might not be a big deal to you, but it could be a big deal for the person looking to purchase your home. So I do think maybe the pricing on those lots needs to come down a little bit. I would say right now, SHAWOOD is the most expensive community right now in the Folsom area. Toll Brothers, you can get in there for about like just a little bit over $1 million. SHAWOOD entry just for the single story, you're looking at around probably like 1.3, and then you got finishes, landscaping, everything too. So SHAWOOD is right now the most expensive community in all of Folsom. So for me, like I said, like I'm torn. There's part of me that really loved that feeling of that Eichler, that wood, the quality craftsmanship that I don't see a lot in builders. I really, really liked it, and it really did feel more like a home than a house, which is something I really, really like. I like the little nuances of the build, of the floor plans. It just really worked for me. You know, would though I go there instead of maybe a Toll Brothers? It's a tough one. And I think it's going to be for that individual choice, for the individual person that maybe wants a little bit more of that eclectic vibe. That's what you're going to find at SHAWOOD. Now, always take into account the 50 is going to be a big deal. So you have to really, really see if that's going to work for you. Like I said, I'd say if you're looking at Folsom and if you're thinking to yourself, I want something that's really, really luxury, it's going to be Toll Brothers Preserve versus SHAWOOD. Those are the two, for the most part, that are playing it like, you know, you can get something 4,000 square feet. They have the amazing luxury finishes and everything too. So just kind of keep that in mind. So that's kind of the tail of the tape in Folsom if you're looking for it. And this is how this community kind of stacks up to the other ones. Like I said, I don't think this community is going to be competing with like a Taylor or Lennar. This community is basically going to be competing against Toll Brothers Preserve. And so those are the two big ones. Those are the two big luxury builders currently right now in Folsom. And I would say check them both out. Now, if you are checking out new homes, guys, feel free to reach out to our team. We're one of the few teams in the area where the builder will cover our entire commission. So that way, not even 1 cent out of your pocket gets taken out for our commission at all. We're one of the few teams that does that, and we'd love to work with you to find you that perfect new home. Folsom, Rockland, El Dorado Hills, Grant Bay, we'd love to work with you. Now, guys, if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up, subscribe. Any comments or questions you have, put them in the comments below, as well as feel free to reach out to our team. We'd love to talk to you a little bit about what you're looking for specifically in the Sacramento area. Until next video, guys, this is Mark. Have a good one.